Please welcome Brian Grosz.
Hey. I just want to talk about this for a second because it's been bothering me during everybody's reading. I know what it is. I know that it's an orchid blossom that has fallen off the shelf, but it looks like a feminine hygiene product. It doesn't need it. So you can toss it out. Anyway, so yeah, rejuvenation. Let's talk about that, shall we? I called my mom about a month ago, and don't worry, I call her every few days, this morning included, to ask how she was doing. Oh, Brian, I'm having such a great morning. She doesn't really talk like a gay Jewish man, but that's the way I hear her voice. Such a great morning. I've been dancing around the kitchen to Parliament Funkadelic for the last hour. Cool, I replied with enthusiasm, coincidentally wondering if she had stolen my copy of Mothership Connection. But that's a different tangent. I saw them back in the early 90s, I said. Well, I saw Fly in the Family Stone back at Studio 54, she bragged back. I think I'm going to put on my Prince record next. Mom's got more soul in more ways than one. And it brought me joy to realize that her stereo had brought her joy. Dad turned me on to blues when I was a kid, and I spent most of my 20s and early 30s writing and performing my own blues music that I'd written. Most people think of the blues as a sad musical form, and for the most part it is. Stabbings, broken hearts, deals with the devil. But it's an active catharsis on both sides of the amplifier, for the performer and for the listener. If I can sing about the bad things and make your foot tap or make you dance, then we've been rejuvenated. It's off my chest, and you sang along. All night long, yeah, all night long, well, I thought I heard you calling my name. And if the stars above don't shine no more, I love you just the same. Not my lyrics, but one of my favorite songs to sing upon the rare occasion that I get into the shower. I had a friend approach me with a hug the other night to ask me, dude, are you okay? Yeah, why the fuck would you ask that? I queried with a laugh. I might have just played a shitty game of darts, but I've got a drink, a lit cigarette, and I'm surrounded by friends on a gorgeous night. Well, your haiku just seemed to be a little depressed lately. I just wanted to check in on you in person. Dude, I chuckled. Writing is my therapy, as I'm sure it is for many of you in this room. If I can get it all out in 17 syllables, I can go on with my day. And it's a lot cheaper than sitting on a couch, staring at bad artwork, and talking about my parents to a person who thinks they have all the answers. Which I wholly admit I've done today to all of you at one point or another. One must find the soul of the situations that be in order to revitalize, rejuvenate, and renew. One must release. Not in order to disappear in doom, but to find their soul and let the positive come back and fill it to the brim. My parents used to refer to a large portion of my music collection as "I hate myself and want to die" music. I beg to differ, because it granted me catharsis through those records. Someone else was just as sad and as angry as I was. And that camaraderie was comforting. And like my mother's stereo that morning blasting George Clinton, there was always room for P-Funk. Because in the unwittingly Buddhist words of bassist Bootsy Collins, ain't nothing but a party, baby. Rubber band, y'all. Because a rubber band can get stretched, but the kinetic energy ensures that it will snap back to normalcy.
And now, the poet saint among us, Tom, the world poet.